guys, Catlin here, looking at your homework problems. We're on the last page, lesson 12, and we're hitting up number 2 here, where we have to select all that show an increase of 35%. So just to make sure that you understand this, if you're watching the video, you're probably having trouble with understanding why we're picking these. Alright, so let's double number line it just to get a visual of what's happening here. So our double number line would show 100% here, and we don't know what 100% is. We're going to call that x. Okay, we don't know what the original x is that's getting increased, but we do know that it's coming up to 135%. Okay, so and this right here is what we're trying to represent by the expression that's over here. Okay, so one way to show of how to get from what this is equivalent to for this number is to think of, okay, it's everything, it's 100% plus an extra 35%. And we know that 100% can be represented by the number 1. And if we're adding 35%, that would look essentially like this, right? So we kind of have this aspect happening going on. But remember, 100% of x and 35% of x. So these two things are getting combined to find out what that total is. And whenever you add 1 and 35 hundredths, you get this. Okay? 1 and 35 hundredths does not make 35 hundredths. That would be how much it increased by. So we don't want that one. Okay, you can imagine a 1 there, right? What's 1x plus 3500x? This one's good. It's the same thing as a. It's just been, expanded out. Okay. This right here is actually, if you would, pull out an x and factor it and have 35 hundredths and 1 grouped together, if you distributed that x out, it would be the same. So this one's good. Okay, A, C, D. All right. If you add 100 plus 35, you get 135 hundredths, which is the same as A. D is good. Or I'm sorry, E is good. It's the same. F is really, really close. The only problem with F is that they need a decimal point here and a decimal point there, and they would have had it. Or if they put it all over 100, that would have worked. But because they left those off, it's not going to cut it for us. All right, let's look on down to number 3. All right, we've got 2 stories, 2 equations. Which story represents which equation? Explain. Solve each. Explain what the solution means. I tell you what, with these 2 minutes, I think I can solve them in 2 minutes. So I'll start with the solving process. What's that? You know what, on second thought, I think I will wait on number 3 and just do it all in one video. That way it's not split up. So I'm going to cut it here, do number 3 in a new video, and then I think I can also get number 4 in a video by itself.